Hello, you lovely, amazing people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Happy Thursday, happy amazingness. Yo, what is up, Marionette? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So, audio is fucked up. Story of my life. Literally story of my life. Give me 1 second. It will take like a second to fix that. Because that's just how it is. I'll be right back. How's that? Is that good? Is that better? Does that sound better? Let me know how it sounds. Is it good? Is it good? Is it straight? Is it kosher? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I don't know why OBS does that, but it does that. So what's up, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to stream something, obviously. It has actually been a long time since I've actually streamed on YouTube. I've been almost streaming exclusively on Twitch. The last time that I streamed solo, I was actually like looking at it was I think in like November. It's been a while, guys. It's in like early November. I think it was like November 10th or 11th. But I wanted to work on a video, and it's been a while. It's been a while since like Onyx and I have like posted anything. It's been a while since we've actually done anything in terms of like a traditional video, if you were to even call it that. So I wanted to take a moment to just work on like do research. Essentially is what I wanted to go ahead and do research and see if there's things that that would genuinely like interest me. That where we can like talk about the games that have come out and kind of just review everything and gather notes, so to speak. It kind of sounds like work, but it's not. I want to see what's been out there so that I can compile everything together and work on a video together. Oh, Marionette, how is Spider-Man? Please enlighten me, but don't spoil. I'm going to tell it's been a pretty good year for games, considering it's the first year of a new gen, which is usually in the weaker side. Nintendo was a little underwhelming, though. Yeah, we'll look at all that because I want to like so the Game Awards happened. We went through the list, we checked everything out, and there was a lot of things. What's up, Faisal? I hope you're doing well. I wrote the title of the stream. 2021 was a weird year in gaming for me. Like just straight up, just like looking at it, for me, because it's been a great year. Oh my God, are you kidding me? With Final Fantasy 14 killing sales, just so that they can keep their servers like somewhat under control. I would agree. But no, like I think that it was awesome. Oh, dude, it was top tier. Okay, so up there with Tobey's Spider-Man 2. Ooh, okay, all right. So it seems like it did not suffer the same woes as Spider-Man 3. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3. That's good. I am very behind when it comes to MCU. Well, no, not really. I literally have to watch Shang-Chi and Far From Home, and I think that's it. And then obviously like the shows and stuff like that, like I have to catch up on that. But no, I want to talk to you guys about the games and everything like that have come out. Shang-Chi was good. My wife saw it. My wife said that it was a good thing and that it was a good showing, and she's not into video, or not video games, into she is into video games. She is not into MCU films. She's not into MCU movies. Metacritic wise, there were virtually no 95 plus scoring games, but it felt like more were in the 85 to 90 range than usual. So like, I agree. I mean, we can literally like pull it up. Like I literally was just gonna be like, let's go to Wiki, let's go ahead and look into it, let's see what's there. But in terms of like Metacritic, if we were to go ahead and boom, vote for the best of 2021. Okay, all right, whatever. But I want to see like the best games. So games of all times, the best games this year. Holy crap! Wow, Disco Elysium, the final cut is 97. and I'm like sleeping on, like I literally have that downstairs like on my on like my TV unit. Oh hey, what's up, cat? How are you? My cat popped up. I'm guessing my wife like let her in. I'm guessing she was trying to kind of like come in and whatnot. But no, like we could go through like Metacritic and everything like that. But what I really wanted to go through, J6, like there's some heavy hitters, man. Like there's definitely some that are up there, dude. If I'm 100% honest with you, dude. But I do agree that like more were like within that 85 to like 90 range. Like if we go ahead and, you know, we look at this 97, 97, 93, 93, 92, 91, 91, and then we get into like the 90 range. Final Fantasy 7 was pretty good. Pretty good. What the hell am I saying? It was really good. I enjoyed it. And that's the PC version. Microsoft Flight Simulator, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, 2, Chicory: A Colorful Tale. I actually want to check this out on Switch. I haven't played it, so I don't know. None of these games came out this year. What do you mean none of these games came out? These games, PC. This is what I'm looking at. PC. Forza Horizon 5 came out this year. God, I have to like move my mouse around because this cat is like all over my shiza. Psychonauts 2 came out this year. Forza Horizon 5 came out this year. Hades came out on PlayStation 5 this year, though technically it came out last year. Same thing with the Xbox. Tetris Connected, I do not know. The house in Fata Morgana was at 100 at one point, but I think it only had like a handful of reviews. Before Your Eyes is not on the list I'm writing. Before Your Eyes is in my Steam library, but I haven't started. I swear, like I want to start it. It's going to happen. I promise it is going to happen. I heard it's only an hour. Not a big deal. Disco Elysium, though, this is the next big game that I do want to go ahead and play. The next like, I don't know, because there's also Shin Megami Tensei 5. This is technically an RPG as well. So it's a lot of things. But really what I wanted to go ahead and... I got to stream it. What? Before Your Eyes? There are 2 games from this year above 90. Let's see. Psychonauts 2. Forza Horizon 5. And that's it. Wow. Wow. Both of which are Xbox games. Fancy that. Fancy that. Wow. Check that out. Before Your Eyes? Yeah, I will. I might do that on Twitch. I might literally do that on Twitch. But I digress, guys. Genuinely, what I wanted to do was go through the year, see what games were out there. I have a handy dandy notepad, which is, I think it has an empty page somewhere. If not, I'll find one. Never mind, I'll get the other notepad that I have here. Get a page that I could go ahead and use. And I have a fancy schmancy pen. And I literally want to go through this list of games that are there. Talk about games that, you know, came out. There were some things that were delayed and everything like that. But, I don't know. Thank you, Rain. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm literally going to be working on this. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Super Mario 3D World, Synth Riders, Disco Elysium, Final Cut. I don't know if it was PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 version that I got. It was one of those. Death's Door, Dusk, Fez freaking being re-released on Switch. It Takes Two, Deathloop, Ratchet and Clank, It Takes Two, Overcooked, Monster Hunter Rise, Ghost of Tsushima, Metroid Dread in 88, man. Okay, so let's go ahead. I want to do this like literally month by month, kind of like going through like the gist of it and everything like that. And I just want to like see what games like came out that interest me, and kind of just review. Well, not really review in the traditional sense of the word, but review as in like overlook everything that has happened and kind of talk about the games that I've played, and the games that have interested me, because there are some games that I have played that did not come out this year. I went on an indie binge earlier this year, and I'll show you guys my list. I just need to load it up so you guys can go ahead and see the games that I played, and kind of like understand that I did not play that many games that came out this year per se. I did play a good chunk, but not enough to be like, oh yeah, man, like I totally like nailed 2021 by any means. Here, let me see if I can like finally take this, boom, boom, and I'm gonna put this. Oh, come on, ridiculous. Sorry, I have to actually switch to the TGR email. There we go. I was like using this under my personal. All right. So like these are the games that I've finished this year. So we have Panzer Dragoon Orta, Panzer Dragoon Remake, Cyberpunk 2077, Bugsnax, Life is Strange Before the Storm, and Farewell, Plague Tale Innocent, The Medium, Pikmin 3, Zone of the Enders Second Runner, Resident Evil Village, Control, Cyber Shadow, Forza Horizon 4, Bash. Actually, let me make this all bigger so you guys can see. I don't know if this is going to help or not, but that way we can kind of like see a little bit better. So where was I? Resident Evil Village, Control, Cyber Shadow, Forza Horizon 4, Bastion, Transistor, The Tourist, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, Sea of Solitude, Oxenfree, Death's Door, Firewatch, A Near Replicant, Concrete Genie, which I clearly misspelled, 12 Minutes, Psychonauts 1, El Shaddai, The Evil Within 1, Layers of Fear, Metroid Dread, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, The Artful Escape, Persona 5 Royal, and Inscription. So, you know, when I look at like the games that I've finished this year, not that many were released this year. A lot of them were released like years beforehand, like Bastion, for instance. That shit, like it sat on my Switch for so long. Transistor has sat on my Switch for so long, and it was one of those things that I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna download it, I'm gonna play a little bit, and it never just grabbed me. Yes, and it's an entitled document. Here, I'll fix that for you. Games or Rudy, because Onyx and I share this email. Games Rudy finished 2021. Here you go, Chasix. There you go, boom. Etc. Of course. I need the right version of Near Replicant. I played the Japanese version. Zone of the Enders 2 is there. What a great year he had. Oh, dude, Zone of the Enders 2 was kind of like crazy. But no, like, you know, the reason why I'm showing you this is because like there are a lot of games that have come out this year that I haven't played. And the games that I have, the majority of the games that I have finished, they're typically like a lot of indies, a lot of games that, you know, I've kind of, you know, checked out. My cat's like on my PC, like next to the power button, so I'm a little scared. But you know, it's like a lot of things that were there. Oh, Seed. Oh, so like, okay, last year, I think I can show you last year's numbers as well. Let me pull that up for you so I could show you the list from last year as well, because that was another thing. Like last year came and went, and like first I have to like find it, but last year came and went, and that was one of the things that like everybody was like, oh, Rudy never finishes games, Rudy never does this, Rudy never does that, and I was like, bro, like I finished games, and like I went ahead and I was like, you know what, like I'm just gonna create a list, and it's gonna be there, and people are going to see it. Let me title it the same thing as this one so that Chasix can be happy. I'm just joshing, man. I'm just messing with you, dude. So let's go ahead and pull this list so you can go ahead and see as well. This is the list of games that I have finished in 2020. So Final Fantasy VII Remake, Resident Evil 7, The Last of Us 2, Inmost, Animal Crossing, if you can count that. I like put in way too much time. A Short Hike, Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. This I did back to back. Good Job, which I played with my son. Streets of Rage 4, which I played with my partner in crime, Onyx. Paper Mario: The Origami King, Fight Crab, Panzer Dragoon Remake, which I need to finish. This actually does not count. Bloop. Doom 2016, Outlast 2. I don't know if you, for those of you that saw the streams on Twitch of me screaming like a little girl, that's where this is from. Box Boy and Box Girl with my son. Inside, Zone of the Enders 1, Little Nightmares, Miles Morales, Hades, Ghost of Tsushima, which was my goatee, Ghost of Tsushima, Life is Strange Season 1, Doki Doki Literature Club, which scarred me for life, and Astro's Playroom. It is funny how different our titles are. Our titles, or the games that we have finished, are very, very different. It's just different styles, different things that we're like into and things like that. And that's the beauty of gaming. Oh, please, Rain, please. Now she wants out. Jesus, I'll be right back. Hold on. God, cats. But that is in and of itself the beauty of gaming. The beauty of gaming is that you and I, we can have a discussion, we can talk about games, and we can have completely different views on what is considered a good game and what is considered a bad game, right? And there's games that I may have never heard of that you would talk to me about and bring on like my radar, and then be like, oh, cool, all right, cool, let's go ahead and go for it, you know? Oh, Ginger's, she leaves and she comes at her own whim. But looking at, everything that I finished this year, which is a lot of indies, and one major freaking game that took so much of my time, but was so worth it, Persona 5 Royal. That being said, so let's go ahead and go through this. I'm gonna like literally just go through the list, see what has caught my attention, because there are some games that have caught my attention and I just never got a chance to play, never got an opportunity to either, buy the game and play it or whatever it may be. Oh, no, Chasix. No, dude. Huntdown is purchased and it is installed on my hard drive. I downloaded it 2 days ago. It's happening, dude. It is happening. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is happening. And like, I don't know if it has online multiplayer on Steam. If it does, then I need a partner in crime. But, no, Ember, I have not. To answer your question, I have not played the Halo Infinite campaign yet because I have not played the campaign for Halo 4 and 5. So I want to play the campaign for Halo 4 and 5 before I go into Infinite. I have played the campaign for 1, 2, and 3. I played it on Xbox 360 all back to back. So there are some games that I have played before. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. You don't think it has multiplayer? Ah, dang, that sucks. So is it? It doesn't even have like any sort of multiplayer, not even like local, because I could do Parsec or anything like that. Oh yeah. Posted you my list and patrons. Yakuza 3 will be there before the end of the year. Legit. Next year is going to be crazy in games. Thank you, Rain. Thank you. Tales of whatever. Why is that there? JK, I'm kidding. So Hitman 3, one of the like biggest things. Am I a PlayStation or Xbox guy? So I literally have an Xbox Series X controller. I have a PlayStation 4 controller here because my PlayStation 5 is downstairs, and I have a Monster Hunter Monster Hunter DualShock, Monster Hunter Pro controller, wearing a Super Mario. Like, dude, I don't care. I really don't care. As long as the game is good, I will play it. Rain, you say Nintendo shill, but again, looking back at the list of games that I've completed in 2021, like, how many games were on Nintendo? Like, let's see. Let me see. 1, 2. I completed those on Nintendo, on a Switch. Let's see. 3. 3 games out of all the games that I played were on a Nintendo Switch. Just to give you an idea. So, anyways, and I agree, Ember, console wars are cringe, very, very much so. It's dumb. It's literally dumb. Like, if you can afford whatever you can, like, it is what it is. What's up, Onyx? Welcome to the stream. You missed a few. What did I miss? What did I miss? Because some of these were available on Nintendo, but I didn't play on Nintendo. I played on PC or PlayStation or on Xbox, right? So I hope you're doing well, man. I hope that you go to sleep tonight at a reasonable time and get an uninterrupted 8.5 to 9.5 hours of sleep. Oh man, Onyx, for those of you that don't know, Onyx has a newborn and he doesn't sleep. Nintendo had not the best year, to be fair. Nintendo had, do you think Hellblade 2 is going to be GOTY? The way that it looked, it's so far visually, it is absolutely freaking stunning. But I don't know. It's hard. Oh yeah, Pikmin 3. Okay, all right, missed that. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry, not 3 games, 4 games. I apologize. My bad. But I digress. Like, looking at the games that came out this year, like there's some that I missed out on. That's Monster Hunter. Would you really consider that being like finished? Because I will be honest, like that I did like put in like a bunch of time into it. That's not on the list. Thanks for reminding me, man. Maybe I should add that to the list. When did that come out? That was after the Medium, before Resident Evil Village. So I'm gonna like put it here. Monster Hunter Rise. By the way, after watching Saifu previews, kind of excited for a 3D beat 'em up. The last one I played. Okay, cool. I'm legit. I'm legitimately excited for it. I think that it's going to be a really cool game. I've been excited for it since I found out who was behind it. But I haven't played any of their games. They know what they're doing when it comes to like 3D combat, from what I hear. Again, I don't know because I haven't played it, but from what I hear, so it's hearsay. Hitman 3 was kind of like the one that I still have yet to play it, and everybody tells me that it's amazing. Cyber Shadow I played, which I'm gonna put here anyways. Though I did play it on Xbox Game Pass, I'm gonna put a little star in case I did play it. I watched a Power On documentary about Xbox. Yes, we're actually in it. We are in episode 6. Onyx and I, we're in that reaction, or in that our reaction is in the documentary, excuse me, when they first unveiled the Xbox, which is really cool. They reached out to us, I don't even like 6 months ago, and they were like, hey, you know, are you okay if we use some of like your footage from your channel? They didn't specify like what it was. They just said, are you okay if we use some of the footage from your channel in an upcoming documentary? And I was like, sure, yeah, you can go ahead and use whatever you want. Like, that's fine. Like, sure. And there we were. You haven't missed much, Olivia. I'm just talking about 2021 as a whole. The Medium came out, which my 3080 could barely handle the ray tracing that came in certain areas of that game. Like, it got bad to like horrible frame rate. Yeah, dude. So J6, did you beat it and finish it? Because that's the whole thing. The whole trilogy is awesome. So I know that the reboot of like that trilogy, like the first 2 were good, but I heard 3 is just like butter, like mantequilla. Let me see. And then the Yakuza Remastered Collection. That was another one that I wanted to pick up. I have not. But I don't count that. Control Ultimate Edition, I don't count that either. Microsoft did pretty much ask everyone. Yep. No matter the size. And I like that. More often than not, people, you know, they're all like, oh, your sub count has 5 digits instead of 6. Yeah, we're not going to pay attention to you. That happens a lot. Yes, 9 Monster Nox. That is one that I was definitely interested in, but I never got a chance to play it. Destruction All Stars. I think that this is one of Onyx's favorite games that came out this year, if I'm not mistaken. Haven was one that I wanted to check out, but I never got a chance to play it. I know that some of the people in our Discord played it and gave it a shot. But I never got around to it. I think it was on Xbox Game Pass as well. You've beaten 1, half of 2, and half of 3. They're all great. Also is brilliant in level design. And that's the thing. Like, level design makes a huge thing when it comes to like stuff like that. You didn't get far. Onyx, was it any good? Like, oh, okay, you lost interest. Okay, fair enough. that speaks volumes for Onyx, because Onyx is the complete opposite of me. I lose a little bit of interest and I'm like, whatever. Onyx has to lose a lot of interest before he, throws in the towel when it comes to some things. Even as it's law, sometimes certain companies will use a smaller CC's footage with no credit since they think it won't be discovered. Yes, that happens a lot. That happened to us with, I forgot what it was. Capcom reached out to us to use some stuff as well. But that was a different time. Darkest Dungeon 2, here I come. Dude, so Darkest Dungeon, I love the idea behind it, but I never played it. That was another one of the games that I just never got around to. Little Nightmares 2 is another one that I want to like give a go, but never got around to that. Onyx, did you play Little Nightmares 2? Because that's one that I know that you and your daughter were into. And this is okay. Now we're in February, so let me mark that. And then Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I'm just gonna put Bowser's Fury. And then after that, Fallen Legion, Speed Limit, SNK, anyone, blah 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 blah. Thomas Was Alone. I played that on PS Vita, and it's actually really, really good. Are you in favor or against piracy, like hacking consoles or play emulators? So I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. Emulation is not piracy. Those are two different things. Let's be clear on that. Hacking consoles, so that's a gray area, because technically, and this is why the right to repair, and why a lot of people that don't know what right to repair is, that's kind of exactly why they're targeting right to repair. Because essentially, if I were to break my controller, I have the opportunity to fix it myself, knowing what I know and having a soldering iron. But let's say I wanted to change the face buttons to like be see-through or like have LEDs or like whatever. I wouldn't be able to do that if the right to repair was removed, because technically the only people that would be able to go ahead and open this are the manufacturers that make these controllers. In this case, I'm assuming Xbox. And changing modifying your hardware is frowned upon. I don't know the legalities behind it because I'm not a lawyer, but in terms of like emulation, I'm 100% okay with emulation for two reasons. Reason number one, game preservation. There is a lot of games that there is just no way to play them in today's market. There's no hardware that supports it. There's no way of finding a game that has a physical copy that is reasonable. Like, you can look any game, like one of the games that I want to play on GameCube is Eternal Darkness, that I missed out on. I slept on it, and in order for me to get a copy of it, I have to pay like a good chunk of money. Like, I'm talking about like close to if not over $100. Why would I pay for that? None of that's going to Nintendo. None of that's going to the developers. That's going straight to the seller. At that point, I might as well just go ahead and emulate, So it's insane. It's insane. It depends for me. If the console is dead, I'm fine with downloading and pirated games. Better than supporting private people to sell games for hilarious prices a company has nothing from. Exactly, Rain. So like, that's the thing. Well, let's talk about this, because if there's people that genuinely are willing to sell, like, this is just a game that's here, but if they're willing to sell a game which is Persona 5 Strikers, I'm planning on playing this. I'm sorry, the Persona like love is there, but if people are going to take this and they're going to say, I'm going to charge $300 for this. It's not even a special edition. It's just really hard to find. I'm going to charge $300 for this. And Atlas isn't going to see any money. PlayStation isn't going to see any money. I'm going to see all the money. What the fuck's the point? It's stupid. Yeah, I know, Rain. I know, but not in the U.S., man. Not in the U.S. We've gone over this on Twitch, man. people always say, why don't the big game companies go after emulators? They legally can't, since consoles aren't software, they're hardware, and emulators are software which emulate the hardware. Well, yeah, that's kind of like the gist of it. It's a bunch of gray, because technically, you have to get the ROM from something. So like, if I ripped the ROM from my copy of Metroid Samus Returns, and I ran that on I think it's, hold on, I want to make sure that I say everything right. If I were to run that, I think it's Citra. Yeah, Citra. If I were to run that on Citra, then that would be a completely different story. Actually, most people who buy games, like old games, it's for collecting. If you are not a collector, it doesn't make sense. Why don't you want to? Why don't you won't emulate? As in, why won't you emulate? I personally like to play games the way that they came. It's nostalgia, I guess would be the best way of saying it for me. I like physical media. Even now, I prefer physical media over digital. I know that for indies, it's a little bit easier in order for them to get their games onto a platform digitally versus physically. Hence why limited edition or limited run games are a thing. But I don't think that that's a, like, to me personally, I would rather just buy physical media day in and day out. Like 100%, I'd rather buy physical media. It's just how I am. Like I would rather have something tangible that I can hold and say, this is mine. And then like Photoshop and Adobe, that's like one of the prime examples of being like, we're going to hide behind a subscription service. The moment that you stop paying for stuff, like, you no longer own it. And for the record, I love Xbox Game Pass. That's the other side of thing. But like, my love for Xbox Game Pass isn't necessarily that I can go ahead and be like, I don't own anything. Oh, Reckner, hey, what's up? Let's get physical gift. There we go. Yeah. No, dude. But it's one of those things that, like, I look at it and I'm like, to me, Xbox Game Pass is not, like, Xbox Game Pass as a whole is a supplement to my main gaming. It is not my main main gaming experience, I guess would be the best way of saying it. So to my word, if you remember saying in chat, February 20th, a Nintendo Direct, dude. Nintendo Directs are like whatever. The first like quarter, it's wherever. You have a 1 in 12 chance that that's correct. A 1 in 12 chance. One thing I'm hyped about is that Google Play is fully coming to Windows, not just 11s. Now Google has announced that they're working on having the store compatible with Windows as default. I agree 110%. Like, I agree. Rain, be nice, man. Be nice. Anyways, so that's just my shtick on it, man. Like, I'm okay with it if the console is dead, but anything less than that, I don't want to fuck with it. Yeah, Shooter. Yep. Sony is copying Game Pass soon. I don't think that Nintendo will do that in terms of like new games, but it seems like they're going to be doing that with retro consoles. You wrote it with a smile, I bet. Also, Final Fantasy VII Remake is actually on PC now, and it's actually integrated. Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy VII Integrate, like, first off, I just want to say that I don't like the $78 price tag. I think that I've said this ad nauseum. The $70 price tag is dumb, in my opinion. Especially for like gaming studios. I don't think that it's worth it. But Epic exclusive, that's because money. Why the fuck is it not on Xbox though? What, Final Fantasy VII Remake? That's a timed exclusive. That is going to be on Xbox. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that is going to be on Xbox. If the rumors are true, yeah, PS1 and PS2 libraries are going to be insane, but I don't know if they're going to be like, Rain, is it going to be like everything's going to drop immediately, or is it going to be like one of those instances where it's like we're gonna, like Nintendo, where they're like, we're gonna release a little bit at a time and a little bit at a time, but I could see PlayStation being much more consistent and being like, every single month we're going to add shit, kind of like how Nintendo was actually with the NES, and then they just said, fuck it, like we're just gonna do our own shit. $120 a year when Nintendo adds the GameCube and Dreamcast to Switch. If they do, I don't think that like, even now, like with what they're doing, it's pushing it, man. It's genuinely pushing it. Like 100%. Nate said the PS1 drops first at the beginning of the year in 2022. All right, I'll be there. Will you? The main issue with Sony Game Pass is it's going to be integrated with PlayStation Now. PlayStation Now sucks, and having a stream, everything is awful. I don't think that that's the case anymore, Shooter. I'm pretty sure that there's games that you can download and install on your hard drive and run akin to Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, they will copy Game Pass, but in a very lame way. They just can't pay. They just can't put day one new releases on Game Pass already. Sorry. Yeah, so I think that, first off, I agree. I don't think that Sony is going to go ahead and put a day one release, especially first party. I don't think that they're going to do that for first party games that are going to release onto Spartacus, which is what it's codenamed as. Also, you didn't read my message on chat about FNAF. I don't care about FNAF, man. No, I don't care about FNAF. I've never cared about FNAF. But good that people like FNAF series, of course, because the owner literally said, fuck it. Like, he got called out on it, and he was like, fuck it, I'm leaving. Anyways, going back to Spartacus and whatnot. So, Spartacus, in my opinion, in order for it to be good, it has to have either a robust library or it has to have day one releases. It's not going to happen. I think the only reason why, and I've said this before on Twitch, is like the only reason why Sony is creating Spartacus and the only reason why Sony is copying Xbox Game Pass is because of third-party revenue that they're losing out on. I myself literally only boot up my PlayStation to play first-party games. I very rarely play a third-party game on there unless it had somehow landed on my lap as a PlayStation Plus title or something that's like really, really... Well, actually, no, because Deathloop, which is the game that I was considering buying today, is technically a third-party game, but it's exclusive console stuff on there, so it's a mess. It's a mess. I'm probably going to end up doing the whole family share thing with Onyx anyways, so... wait until Sony announces a cool name for their PlayStation Game Pass service. It could be called Shit Dogs, and I wouldn't care. Like, to be 100% honest, it's like when we were talking about the PlayStation 5 when they first showcased how it looked. I was like, I don't give a shit. I don't care as long as it plays the games. As long as it plays the games and doesn't fly off my shelf with those fans, I could give two shits. Also, one thing I don't see happening now is Persona 5 coming to PC, at least not for 5+ years. But I do see a lot of the spin-offs coming to PC, especially those from the Vita era. So one of the things that people are saying is that the rumor is that Persona 4 Golden is going to go multi-platform. Also, that Persona 3 Fez is going to be released on the modern consoles. What the fuck knows? If they do all first party and slow rollout third party, that alone would be enormous, but Sony would never do that. If Sean Layden was still in charge, yeah, probably, man. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Same happens with Forza and Halo, but they are still day one Rain. What did Rain say? They don't even release exclusives day one when some of them sell between. Yep. So it's like, there are some people that don't have Game Pass. There are some people that are just like, I'm happy with the gold. I'm gonna go, games with the gold. I'm happy with that, and that's fine. You're okay with that. If they put all the things you want in that service, they will charge you Game Pass double price, which is insane. Are you talking about? So I have Game Pass Ultimate. which, if I remember correctly, is $120 a year. And I'm okay with that because of being able to game on PC, go downstairs. I have my Xbox Series S hooked up to my TV, and it's like I can just keep on going. You know, I'll be up here, I might stream something, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I want to go to, I want to play Halo, and I'll go downstairs and I'll play it, you know, on a keyboard, or on a, not a mouse and keyboard, on a Series S controller. But you know, it is what it is. I just, if they're going to charge $120 a year, it better be fucking like nectar, you know. But these are the only ones, to be honest. Xbox needs Game Pass to have a chance against Sony and Nintendo. So here's the thing, like, Xbox Game Pass was a way to separate themselves from competing directly with PlayStation. And PlayStation did not 100% mimic what it was that Xbox was doing with the Game Pass immediately, because they did not think that it was going to be successful. They didn't think that there was a market for it, and they thought that it was going to fail. Similarly to how the initial concept of Xbox Game Pass at the beginning of last generation failed. You know, everything that's happening right now with Xbox, this is all the shit that was supposed to happen with Xbox One, you know? And it was just sold poorly. It was just, they didn't market it well. And so Sony and PlayStation, they saw that and they're like, yeah, this is going to fail. This is going to be good. So for me, you know, they saw that it was a success. They saw that the numbers were going in, and they were like, you know what? We charge for PlayStation Plus anyways. How can we make more money? Fuck it. People want PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. Yeah, we got a couple of them on PlayStation now, but fuck it. Let's just open the floodgates. Let's give people what they want, and let's charge $120 a year for it. That's what I think it's gonna cost. You know. You thought that it was just a regular video. What the fuck? Do I need to, like, everybody's saying that. Do I need to put like live in like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm literally gonna put like a little live logo so everybody can go in and see. Let's search for a little like live logo. Which one should we put, guys? Live logo. Which one should we do? And we got to make sure that it's a PNG. Let's find it together. Can we do that? And I'm gonna like change the frickin' thing. Color, transparent. Which one should we do? I think that's because of YouTube. I tend to assume YouTube is a vid unless it's Onyx. Fair enough. I just personally, I haven't streamed in like such a long time. That is not good. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Live PNG. I could use this and then just remove the YouTube. All right, let me save this. Let me go adjust everything. Let me open up Photoshop while I'm doing shit. No, definitely not the porn. No. Was that on there? Was that seriously on there? Is that this one? The orange one? That has to be that one. Wow, that's crazy. All right. Let's go ahead and change this stuff. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I personally play all retro stuff on my CRT. Oh my god. I wish I had a CRTV, man. Genuinely. Wait, did I not save the fucking thumbnail? Are you serious? Oh my god, I didn't save it. Oh no. That's okay. I know how to adjust it. That's fine. I can adjust it. But yeah, no, I wish I had a CRTV. So I actually have a piece of hardware that I need to review. It's the RetroTink 5X, which I think you know better than we do. Hoy, Do you even know it's one of those? I don't know, man. I don't know these things. I don't know anything, man. I don't know anything, Reckner. But no, what I was gonna say is that, like, okay, here we go. Let me take this. Boom shakalaka. Take this. Boom. Oh my god. Literally, like, this is what I hate about the internet. The image that I downloaded is not an actual PNG, but whatever. Screw it. It's not a big deal. I'll finagle it. I finagle so much stuff for this channel anyways. It's like Onyx knows. Like, I'll like do like random stuff and I'll just be like, oh, all right, here we go. We're gonna make shit happen. But it's fine. It's fine. It's okay, man. All right, and we are going to make this bad boy nice and clean, and we're gonna update the thumbnail, and we're gonna put live. I'm just gonna make it nice and big so that everybody can go ahead and see it, and everybody's gonna be like, oh wow, Rudy's live. This is not a video. I know. Thank you, Reckner. Thank you. Somebody understands where I'm coming from. And let me update the thumbnail over here. It is saved. Change. What? There we go. And save. Boom. Done skis. Done skis. It is done. It is huge. It is there. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. It is huge. It is huge. It is huge. All right, guys. So what I was talking about is essentially that, like, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, about like RetroArch stuff and everything like that. I think there's a plugin for that. It shows the little icon. I don't know. Now people think it's a video created from live stream content. Probably. It is what it is at this point. If they think that this is a video and it's not like live stream Shiza, like, get out of town. Like, is this gonna show me? Yeah, it's this thing up here. This thing. It's freaking live. Like, whatever. That is huge. It is there. People will see it, and we'll call it a day. But what I was talking about essentially is that, like, I do have a RetroTink 5X, which I use to, like, get my old consoles to emulate on well, not emulate, excuse me, to up-res onto anything that has an HD input. And I did the I think live should be your head. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm good. It's there. Anyways, I will say, as much as I love having a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 3, there is, like, there's always this risk that I take care of my stuff, but there's always this risk that something will just break. Like my PlayStation 3, I have two of them. My first one, like, the was a Fat Boy, and it literally just eventually died. Like the lens that was in the Blu-ray drive just died, and I wasn't able to go ahead and play any of my older games. So I had to buy a PlayStation 3 Slim, and that's starting to get to the point where, like, I put in a disc and it just makes weird noises, and I'm kind of like, fuck, like, that's the one thing that sucks. So I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But that's just me. Vartech. Indeed. So yeah, I getting access to PlayStation 1 games that I missed out on. Like, there's PlayStation 1 games that have come out that I am genuinely, like, excited for. The Gunk is quite beautiful. Dude, I have it downloaded here. I literally have it downloaded here. I want to play the game. I talked to my wife earlier today about it. Like, I was like, hey, this came out. Like, I love SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2. Those are only two games that I played from them, but, like, I loved it. I thought it was a beautiful experience, amazing. And I don't know. Kind of want to give it a go. Kind of want to see what happens. Kind of want to, you know, keep things going and whatnot. But But yeah, no. So if I can get access, what are the reviews? Let's look at the reviews real quick. Metacritic's right here, but 71, and I would probably play this on PC. 66. Wow, is it really that bad? Like, is it really that bad? I didn't think that it was going to be that bad, personally. Like, I thought it was going to be a little bit better, but it is what it is. So let me Persona 5 Strikers. I'm going to be giving that a go. Sounds like average instead of bad. Yeah. And like, it's weird, especially when you compare it to like these games, like, you know, F1, like Death's Door, Hitman 3, like these are like 87s, and it's just like 66. Xbox One, it doesn't even have enough reviews. Xbox Series X is 71. That's out of 16 reviews. 10 are mixed, 6 are positive. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm okay to, like, you know, kind of like give it a pass, essentially, to kind of like give it a go. I mean, that's the beauty of Xbox Game Pass. The beauty of Xbox Game Pass is that, like, if a game is there and you're even remotely interested, you can give it a go. You can try it without there being like an official demo that's there, or a timed demo, which PlayStation has been doing. What's up, Crystal? Hello. How are you? You're late? I'm late too. Definitely late. Definitely late. But no, like, you know, I want to check it out. Genuinely, it's installed on my hard drive. Plus, it's only $25 without Game Pass. So, priced it fair. They priced it fairly. Probably. He just talked about this last year, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure Onyx said that this year would be the one that really gets affected by the pandemic. I think so. And you know, so I remember talking about that, saying that 2020 was a year that was just, it wasn't affected, like gaming wasn't affected as most people think, because a lot of the games that came out in 2020, they were already in the final stages of development anyways. Like, it was literally like, you know, Q&A stuff where they it's this year really did feel like a little weaker. Like, that's why, like, I kind of wanted to like go through this list, and it was just a weird year overall, you know. There's a lot of games that I wanted that like got pushed back. Like, how many games got delayed this year? Actually, you know what? Into 2022. How many games got delayed? Every game delayed in 2021 so far. So, Star Wars, The Old Republic, Pragmata. So this was supposed to be in 2022, and they straight up like pushed it to 2023. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, this is a game that was in the early stages of development, and it got, like, they were like, this is too far out. We're going to push it. We know that we're not going to like put that out. What's up, JD? What's up? Thamisia, Metal Hellsinger, which was something that we saw recently during the Game Awards. Saints Row was another one. 6 Days in Fallujah, Fallujah, I don't know, but I know that that's there. Playdate, which is such an interesting like thing. It's like, it's a handheld console with a crank. Very interesting stuff. Steam Deck got delayed. Scorn got delayed. Marvel's Midnight Suns got delayed. Shovel Knight Dig. Wait, the puzzle spinoff. So it got delayed. I thought that was released. Am I wrong in saying that? I thought that got released. Am I like? It was delayed, but it was released. That's what I thought. What's up, Renashi? What's up, man? How are you? I thought it was released. No? Dig and Pocket Dungeon are different. Oh, thank you. Thank you, JM Power. That's what I'm thinking about. Gotcha. Here's your chance to finish your games before new ones come out. Exactly. So, okay, cool. Two different things. Thank you. Soul Cresta, which is like, dude, like a hell shooter that's like, I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Diablo, don't care about that. The Division Heartland, I don't care about that either. Shadow Warrior 3 got delayed. Dang, that sucks. Advanced Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, that got delayed. Elden Ring got delayed, but not by much, by literally like I think a month and change. Rocksmith Plus, which I play guitar, but I'm not going to be getting that. Total War Warhammer 3 got delayed. Lost Ark, not to be confused with Ark 2, just throwing that out there. Horizon Forbidden West got delayed. Nobody Saves the World got delayed. Abandoned got delayed. I didn't even know Abandoned had an original 2021 release. Lone Echo 2? Huh. Life is Strange Remastered Collection. I know that got delayed. Evil Dead the game got delayed. Diablo Immortal. No, Reckner. No, I'm not falling for that, man. I'm not looking at that bait. I'm like going through a list and I'm not even like showing it to you guys and everything like that. I'm literally just talking. But delays for me though, literally not enough games to play. Yeah, I'm literally, you know, that's kind of how I feel. Soup Pot, what? Everyone knows soup tastes better when it takes more time to simmer. Soup Pod will be doing that, slated for release. The game is now coming to Xbox platforms and PC later this year. Ooh. You'll be doing live streams of your cooking in the game to make over 100 dishes. So, totally random note, but I am going to be making beef Wellington again. I'm excited for that, man. Icarus, that's another one that got delayed. Stray, that got delayed. Crimson Desert, Digimon Survive, Rainbow Six. I don't care about that. I don't care. I know that there's like a lot of Warhammer. Like Matt, who used to be a part of the channel, is a huge fan. I was so sad when they delayed Soup Pot. I bet, Rain. I bet. Resident Evil Reverse. Ghostwire Tokyo is one that I was interested in. That got delayed. God of War sequel. That got delayed? Was that supposed to be 2021? And that got pushed back a little later for some others. King of Fighters. Okay. My beef Wellington is pretty massive. I'm not going to lie. Like, I usually get like a nice big piece of meat. Skull and Bones, FNAF, the Skywalker Saga, Gran Turismo 7, Gollum, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake, Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, awaiting the Elder Scrolls entry. I don't know if that's gonna like happen or not. Dying Light 2, Pragmata, Destiny 2. Like there's just a lot of games that just, it's funny that they have Pragmata here twice. Pragmata here, and where are you? There we go. Here you go again. So I think that's funny, but it is what it is. So 2021 was just I feel like a weaker overall year. Like not to say that there weren't any good games, because there were really good games that came out this year that were probably within the didn't check the poster more than twice. Yeah, pretty much. But you know, it was a year that like came out with really solid games, but solid. Nothing that was like groundbreakingly like amazing per se, except for like a handful, not even like less than a handful of like games that were like really, really good. This wasn't, you know, 2017. This wasn't, you know, I think 2006 was also a really good year. Like, I think Xbox takes the cake for this year with Forza Horizon, yeah, and Halo Infinite releases, yeah. Like, legitimately, they did really well. They did really well. Yakuza Like a Dragon, that's another one. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Bravely Default 2. The only amazing thing that happened this year was you beating Persona 5 Royal. You really didn't think that I was going to finish it in time, did you? Genuinely, you did not think that I was going to finish it in time. Am I like safe in saying that you didn't think I was gonna do that? Dragon like a Yakuza. Yakuza. I always say Yakuza, but it's actually Yakuza. I finished it the last day. Yeah, I did. Did you not think that I was like planning on like doing it? Did you think that I was gonna like do that like earlier? You guys realize that like I knew how long like the game was. Like a quick Google search will tell you like how long it takes to beat the game. Weird game for this year. Nope. What do you mean I didn't beat it on time? We thought you'd fail? Oh, come on. Come on. Japan having an awesome year. Sure. Legendary anime JP fan 2. You don't sound biased at all, man. You don't sound biased at all. Oh my god. I will say Japan is like, at least for like games, has come out with some solid games this year. Like there's I know. Like there's literally Monster Hunter Rise has come out this year. I know exactly what you're talking about, Ragnar. I know what you're talking about. But there's like Monster Hunter Rise that came out this year. There's Tales of what is it? Tales of Arise that has come out this year. Scarlet Nexus, which was like another big hit. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Like there's games that came out that are good, but overall like it felt like it was more of the same. Does that make sense, guys? Like am I wrong in saying that, you know, a lot of the games that came out felt like more of the same, and there was less ingenuity that was there? Famicom Detective Club is a big one for Japan, so I want to go ahead and play Famicom Detective Club for like, I think that'd be cool. He spent like 2K this year for Japan games. That's great. Good for you, man. Like 2000 in gaming is solid. Good for you. Is it an Advanced War reboot? Camp supposed to be released this year? It was supposed to be, but it got delayed. If I remember correctly, it got delayed to like next year. Halo Infinite was good. Halo Infinite was good. It was enjoyable, but I haven't played it as much as some of the people that are in chat right now. Those people, they went like ham sandwich in it. But I have not, unfortunately. What month am I in? That's February, March. Famicom Detective Club Live. The Metroid creator wrote it. I 100% believe it. I didn't know that, but I believe it. Yeah, a lot of people are on Halo, man. Halo's just really good. I think that they did a really, really good job with like the little bit that I've played of multiplayer. I haven't played any of the campaign, so it just sounds really good. Duke it out with the Duke, dude. Crystal, I'm still kind of like surprised that you like play with that with the Duke. The Duke is a freaking huge controller. Well, American games have streaming right, but not Japan. Well, yeah, that's because of Japan's interpretation of fair use. That's just Japan law, like Japanese law. So it's like there's only like certain games that are like allowed. It's weird. It's weird. I'm not a lawyer by any means, by the way. Just throwing that out there. But that, as they say, is that. Overcooked All You Can Eat. Story of Season Pioneer of Olive Town. I got that for my wife, but I have not played it at all. Onyx's Goaty, Balan Wonderworld. You know what? That's something that's worth talking about. Balan Wonderworld. Because, like, it really is. It Takes Two. Did everybody play Crash 4? Because I did not play Crash 4. Japanese law has been getting lenient on games and not much else. Did I have nothing to say about that. I would have to like look into it because it's like it's very difficult to battle into Wonderwall. Oh my god. Oh my god, Reckner. Oh dude, that the cringe. There's no typo there, baby. The cringe. Bellin is the only game Onyx did enjoy, sadly. I don't know. I think Onyx enjoyed a good amount of games. He's a good guy. Obviously Monster Hunter Rise. Subverse, I don't know. Try to get Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is super hype, worth it, man. Is it that like didn't that like come out recently? Am I wrong in saying that? Like, I don't know. Oh, I know. I know that Onyx is. I don't know if he's watching right now. But Crystal, I'm all for like poking Onyx. He's a good guy though. He's a good guy. He's tired as fuck. Let's move on with the show. Yeah. Let me see. Grand Blue Fantasy is something that. So is Disco Elysium the final cut? Like, is that considered like a new release? Because like you have all this stuff. Like that's not considered new releases and stuff like that, but this came out on literally everything, and I'm guessing that this was kind of like the finalized like copy with everything, which I ended up getting myself. Binding of Isaac, Repentance, Outriders, RE7, Lost World. So Before Your Eyes, I'm guessing that this came out this year. I want to talk about that because I do want to like stream it. Before Your Eyes. Isaac, whoop whoop. What's up, J6? I'm not gonna lie, man. You were so quiet that I thought that you left. I wouldn't call it a new release, even though it's an upgrade. Okay, cool. Fair enough. So that would be like the equivalent of like Fallen Order getting like a PS5 upgrade. Am I safe in saying that? Let me see what else. Super Meat Boy Forever. I still want to play that. For a while, like I was like into like platformers. New Replicant, of course. Talking about laws, MiHoYo recently moved their assets on Genshin, according to that girl over God, I can't believe she called it Genshin, to their parent company in Singapore, with China new laws on gaming. Final Fantasy integrated for PC, super addictive to play. Legendary Anime, you didn't play it on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4? I bounce in and out of the stream sometimes. No worries. Watching some football, and there was a very scary injury. Eee. What's up, Frank? How are you, man? Papa. ¿Cómo va? ¿Cómo va? Judgment's another one that I've been wanting to kind of like get into, but yeah. New Pokemon Snap. So new Pokemon Snap, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I played it a little bit with my kid, and I just never got around to like finishing it. And I know that it's like short. Returnal. That's another one. Another big one, man. Returnal's freaking good. So good. RE Village. Famicom Detective Club, which is like another one. Solo like acabe este año. Yeah. No, sinceramente te entiendo. You can get a PS5. PS5s are hard to get, man. Same Xbox Series X's as well. Series S is a little bit easier. Lost Judgment is good, but the first one is better. That's what everybody has been saying, Renashi. I have not played either or, so I don't know. Yes, it did. Horribly, by the way, because the composition that they asked for is asinine. It is so insane that it asks you, what am I looking for exactly? I'm just looking through all the games that came out in 2021 and like seeing whether or not it like, to me 2021 like just felt like a weird year when it came to gaming. Like there's a bunch of delays that happened for like some of the titles that were supposed to come out this year. Some of them are coming out in Q1 of next year. I think that there's a lot of things that, you know, just, I don't know, it might not, you know, happen. Oh, dude, Leisure Suit Larry, like, I'm actually surprised that this still exists. I am so like, look at this. I am so surprised that it still exists. But apparently there's, you know, I don't know. It was the Kino year? Probably, man. I don't know. Steam is now censoring all of games. Japan unwilling to release global. Damn. So hard for computers to analyze pictures, let alone judge them for artistic quality. So I figured, yeah, it's just, well, no, like they ask you, like, if you take like a photo, they ask you to like put it like in the middle. So like if I'm here and I take a picture, if I'm here in the middle and I take a picture, this is technically a good photo in terms of like Pokemon Snap. But lo and behold, there is a rule of thirds that typically comes into account where like they would like cut like the image, boom, and then like kind of like here, right? And if you fall, if your main subject falls within any of those points, then it's considered a balanced image. Obviously, there's different things to take into account, like negative space and things like that, but that's a whole different discussion. Anyways, Days Gone, that doesn't count. And we're in May. Holy crap. Knockout City. Knockout City was actually, it was fun. Layers of Fear 2, I need to check that out eventually. Layers of Fear 1 was good. Miitopia, I know that Rain was very excited when they announced this coming to the Switch. Biomutant, I heard was Maneater. Land of Lounge Lizards. $100 points. I do have that game. Rain. I do. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster. So I actually bought this recently during Black Friday, and I'm glad that I waited because, but dude, it was freaking $20 today. I was like, what? Oh man, ever played Chrono Cross before? I've never played any of the Chrono games. So Chrono Trigger, I believe I have on PC. Chrono Cross, I have on PlayStation 1. That I recently got my hands of a bootleg copy that is not an official copy from PlayStation or Squaresoft, technically Square Enix, whatever. But it is there. It is on my list of things to do. Yeah, Crystal, like it's definitely worth more than $20. Like I bought it for 25, but you know, I'm at times I can be like a deal hunter. So anyways, let me write this down. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. All right. Super Bomber R Online. Like I know that Bomberman R Online, some people were like into it. I never played one. Like I think I played the demo for this one, or the one that came out on Switch. And I never like got into it, man. Never got into it, like not even once. Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. I didn't play it, man. I feel like such about like fighting game. I'm not a fighting game enthusiast by any means. That's Onyx. I want to check out Backbone. I heard it's just like a short little like indie that's like really good, and I never got around to. I'm gonna jot that down. Backbone. It's on Xbox Game Pass last I saw. So I don't know. What about Warface? No, man. I think Chrono Cross could get a remake in the future. Yeah, that's the rumor. What do you write? SMT3 down. Just the same old game remastered. Why did I write it down? Because I want to go ahead and go through things. So, okay. Hold on. SMT3, they changed absolutely nothing. And this is a question because I do not know. I know nothing about SMT, like anything. Like SMT5, that was the first Shin Megami Tensei game that I bought on release. Shin Megami Tensei 3, the reason why I bought it was because I wanted to experience it, because I know that there's a lot of people that have like talked very highly of it, but I don't know. No More Heroes 3, Shin Megami Tensei 5, The Good Life, FTC 1 and 2, Metroid Dread, Mon Amour. Good games. Solid list, Horua. It has difficulty settings now. Is that really the only major thing? Is that it has like difficulty settings? And obviously it's an HD output. Isn't Melty Blood released this year? I don't know. Man, if we would be on Twitch, I would redeem a lot of... Rain, I may or may not, you know, that might be something that's going to happen soon on YouTube. Soonish, hopefully, maybe. Swoosher! What's up, man? There are some new features in the remaster of voiceover and some other stuff. Okay, cool. Rudy, what do you think? It's better, a PC gamer or PS5 or Xbox? Personally, the best thing is PC gaming. There's like PC, because with PC you can technically you can emulate it all, but it depends, man. Every platform has its pros and cons, like every single one. Like the beauty about PC is that, like, I work here. I spent I think like 7 or 8 hours today just sitting here, but like it depends on the platform. Legitimately it depends on the platform and what each and every single person is interested in. Oh yeah, voice acting was added also. Cool. Chivalry 2 is another one that I've been interested in. No More Heroes. So No More Heroes, as far as I know, No More Heroes like ran okay on the Switch. 3, I'm talking about 3, and then there was like 1 and 2 that like came out. I need to eventually check that out. I know that there's people that are like hugely interested in that. Final Fantasy, wow, Fantasy Star Online 2, New Genesis, that's another one. Chicory, A Colorful Tale, I want to get that, but I'm probably gonna get that on Switch, not gonna lie, unless I find it on sale on Steam. Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. Would a DLC be something that's like considered like a game, even though it added like a little bit? Guilty Gear? Oh my god, Guilty Gear. Oof. It's so funny because I was like, I'm buying this on PC. I can get the deluxe edition for like $60 when that comes with the season pass, like the first season. And Onyx, I think Onyx and Rain and like one other person, I forgot who, I want to say it was Wild Archer, got that on PlayStation. And I was like, all right, you know, I guess we're gonna go ahead and do this, you know, like I'm gonna go ahead and play it on Windows. And man, Guilty Gear Strive, I put in like 60-70 hours in that thing, much more than I put into Dragon Ball FighterZ, that's for sure. Oof. Onyx listed it as a finished game, so it seems like full game. You can't really finish Guilty Gear Strive, but sure. What do you think of Pragmata? It looks like... So first time I saw Pragmata, Frank, I thought that it was Dead Space. I thought it was like Dead Space, and then it clicked. So I don't know. It looks cool. Everything that I've been seeing is cool. So, you've been having fun with Faust lately? Oh my god, Faust. Oof. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Gotcha. Understood. Yeah, I mean, you have like, you know, new character. I'm just putting it on a list. Final Fantasy VII Remake, integrate, because you have like new characters, you have a new mini game, and it does add some story elements to it. But again, I haven't finished it, so it's a thing. So let's see, what else do we have here? Legend of Mana, that was one that I want to like look into. Ooh, Mario Golf Super Rush. Man, people got debated hard on that. Scarlet Nexus, that was one that I was interested in. I know Onyx is like blah, blah, blah about it, but I'm still kind of like, one day. That's a one-day game. Like, I'm gonna Ender Lilies. Okay, this game, this fucking game, this game, I want to play this game. That's like, man, freaking Ender Lilies. This freaking game looks so freaking cool, man. Like, this artwork, the fact that it's a Metroidvania, overwhelmingly positive. Like, how much is it? $25. Concept for this game, and this is the soundtrack, so it's an additional like 60. Okay, all right. But that's going on the list. Ender Lilies. Cool. It's Gaia 6, Destroy All Humans, Sky Children. I actually thought that was a fun game. Doki Doki Literature Plus. Oh my god, dude, the Mario Golf bait on everything was amazing. I know. My cat's back. Hold on. God, this cat, man. Okay. Plague Tale Innocence isn't a new game, but I highly recommend it if you haven't played it. What's up, cat? Monster Hunter Stories 2. Wings of Ruin. Nico has something for me and patrons. Echo Generation. What is this? Oh, holy crap. That is nice. Who published it? Coco Cucumber? Developed by Coco Cucumber? What kind of action adventure? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, nice. That's not spoopy at all. He says it's not a long game. Oh, perfect for me, right? Games that are not long are perfect for me, right? That's cool. I have to check it out. So Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. I don't know if you want game recommendations, but I will list the games I finished this year. I like them all. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Borderlands 3, Limbo, Inside, Little Nightmares. I've played Limbo, Inside, and Little Nightmares. Amazing games. The Stanley Parable have not finished. Hollow Knight is amazing. Firewatch is amazing. I have not played Black Mesa. Half-Life 2 is obviously amazing. Titan Souls is good. Control is good. A Short Hike is good. Death Door is good. Katana Zero is good. The Artful Escape is good. The Forgotten City I have not played. It Takes Two is on my list. I literally own the game, but every time that I try to play it, it gives me issues. Psychonauts 2 is good, but I have not finished it. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas I have not finished. GTA remasters are shit. Yeah, dude. I've heard that they are horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Oh, I know. I can feel it as well, Reckner. I can feel it as well. It's crazy because I was actually considering. I was like, should I do this on Twitch or should I do this on YouTube? And I was like, it's been a while since I've actually streamed anything on YouTube. Sí, jugué Psychonauts 2, pero no lo ha terminado. So Skyward Sword HD, I mean, is that considered a fresh release? Obviously Ender Lilies, that's there. Death's Door, holy shit, Death's Door was good. I really enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it. Pokemon Unite, I played it once. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, good times. I can tell her to show us a physical game that he has to someone sneaky. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I can't think of like anything else that I like is here that I'm like, oh, that you know, like that was good times. Axiom Verge 2, that's a big one. Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is so good. I wouldn't know Reckner, but I will find out soon. Paw Patrol, the movie, Adventure City Calls, yes. Road 96, I actually need to play that because, whatchamacallit, Remney actually gave me a code, and he was like, bro, like, you gotta play it. Humankind, Recompile, Rims Racing, 12 minutes that I played. 12 minutes. Do you guys hear my cat? Like, is the mic picking up my cat? I want that game physical, but Rudy is not sending it to me. Which game? Which game do you want me to send to you physically? Rain. What game? Talk to me. What game? Because better as you play it, I felt okay-ish at the beginning, but I ended up loving it. Your Christmas is fucked. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Psychonauts 2, obviously. And then... Can you play 70 hours of gameplay? I just finished Persona 5 Royal. I'm pretty sure 70 hours is going to be a walk in the park by comparison. Brotherly Default 2. I thought... Why the fuck is... Oh, that's the PC release. The Artful Escape was really good. You know what I did want to play that I never got a chance to? Freaking Lost in Random. Tales of Whatever. Tales of Arise. WarioWare. I know that that's another one that like people talked about, but I just never got into it, man. Scaper is another one. Eastward's another one. Dude, I wish... I heard that Eastward, like, leaves a lot to be desired, which sucks. Same thing with Kenna. I'm on to page 3, guys. Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. Ghost Runner. Though technically, didn't Ghost Runner come out last year? Yeah, it came out October 2020. Outer Wilds. That came out, yeah, a while ago. All right, October through December. Well, I mean, Rain, yeah, sure. I'll deduct your points from Twitch. That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. I find that quite funny. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Super Monkey Ball Mania. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Metroid Dread. Oh, fucking Metroid Dread. Take my money. It did. Nintendo got a good chunk of money for Metroid Dread. Oh, yeah, FNAF Security Breach just released today. Legit. Tetris. I should probably give Tetris like a shot. I used to have the original Tetris. I don't know what happened to it, but I used to have it in a cartridge. Back for Blood, like, it just got such a bad reviews, man. I believe the Tetris effect is great on the OLED. What the heck, man? My cat is like... Inscription. Inscription is phenomenal if you have not played it. It is such a great PC game. Is it on anything else? No, it's just PC. So roguelike card deck building. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have played like a deck builder. Deck building games, like in real life, there's DC Deck Builder, which is one of like the more popular games. Fucking so addicting. So addicting. What's up, Onyx? Callum's game is probably Peppa Pig. My friend Peppa Pig. So I ended up getting Guardians of the Galaxy for my brother-in-law. He is a fan of MCU. So I'm like, bro, you're gonna like it. Voice of Cards, that's another one that I wanted to go ahead and check out. Where the fuck is Toy Soldiers HD? Where the fuck did you see that? Did I miss that? Holy shit, there is Toy... Oh, that's not Toy Soldiers like the film. That's like this stuff. Like, literally. I thought that it was Toy Soldiers the film, dude. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember that film? The 1991 film, is that this one? No. No, that's not it. It was a different one. Where the hell is it? I don't know. Maybe it was something else. Maybe I thought it was something else. Maybe it's named something different. Small Soldiers. Thank you. I think that was it. Yes, that's exactly what I thought it was. This. Hold on. Did you just... Man. Oh yes, I did make some bad Balan Wonderworld. We all confused it with the same thing. Yeah, no. You played... There was an actual game for this? Toy Soldiers 1991. Really? Crazy. That's cool. That game was scary? Really? Seriously, it was that scary. Gotcha. Now I understand Reckoner. Let's see. What the fuck? Fast and Furious Spy Racers Rise of Shifter. All right. It looks scary. I don't know why. All right. Let's see. No, not this one. Well, I mean, when you got stuff like this and this, that kind of looks like Doom. Not gonna lie. That kind of looks like Doom. Look at the toys. Oh my god. That is insane. Holy crap. Good times, dude. Good times. I actually enjoyed the film. I thought it was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Swoosher. God, this guy. A licensed game of a terrible... Okay, hold on. Like, Reckner, for the record, I just want to say, I know you're probably, just joking. But I'm pretty sure that there were some solid licensed games that came out around that time. Like around like the 16-bit and like 32-bit like era, there was like some pretty good licensed games that came out. Yeah, back then they weren't that bad, dude. They were actually kind of good in some instances, you know. Now that's no longer the case. Like there's very few like licensed games that are good. Elder Scrolls, whatever. Grand Theft Auto. I should talk about that actually. Shin Megami Tensei 5, of course. And then what else we got? Ooh, Final Fantasy VII: The First Soldier. Yeah, baby. I already said Death's Door. Solar Ash, which I have not played yet. I feel like such a bad indie fan. I was so hyped when that game first got announced, man. It was originally called Solar Ash Kingdom. I don't know why they changed it to Solar Ash, but man. The Bugs Life PS1 game was dope. Yes, dude. Oh, by the way, like the Toy Story games, like those were dope. Like I totally remember playing them, man. They were so freaking good. Do you stream that? I mean, sure. Why not? And Walker. What else we got? Life is Strange 2 Colors. Halo Infinite. Did I miss out on Forza? I did. Forza Horizon 5. Pray for the Gods. So I actually want to check that. I wonder how that reviewed actually. I want to check it out regardless, just because I think that like the game deserves some form of praise. What? Nobody's fucking reviewed it? What the fuck? Are you serious? Nobody's reviewed this game? Okay, some people have. I guess it's because it finally leaves like early access. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I'm just literally reading like the metadata that's like pulled from. That's not bad. So it was in so sure it was in early access for like a long time. So it finally came out, which is it's good. I want to give it attention. Pray for the Gods. What else we got? The Gunk, which that's one that I want to check out. And then that's it. And then FNAF Security Breach, which came out today. And Loop Hero is another one. All right. That's a pretty solid list. I've got 4 pages. Or 3 pages, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 pages of stuff to like look over and whatnot, and kind of like talk about, like see what I want to kind of like throw in there and what I might go through this list once. Wait, did I miss? No, it's there. It's right here. If you can see it, it's right there. It says Solar Ash. It says it right there. Here, you can see my horrible handwriting here. Solar Ash. It's right there. It's right there. Right there. You see it? It says Solar Ash. You see my handwriting? How horrible it is? It's Solar Ash. It's there. So, I feel bad that I haven't played Solar Ash, because Solar Ash was one of the games that I was genuinely like really interested in, and I wanted to really give it a go, but I haven't had a chance, man. Like that, I finished Inscription yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, literally, it looks like that, but it's Solar Ash. I promise. That's my server handwriting. When people would be like, they'd be like, could I get a vodka tonic? And I'd be like, and it would come out like that. Like, that's kind of how like it like came out. That blurry mess that's right there. Yeah, that's it. Boom. where it came out like that, where it was like this scribbled like mess. I'm also waiting for Valhalla sequel. So that's another game where I've actually been interested in because of the cyberpunk aesthetic, but also because of the whole barista like stuff behind it. He probably did Onyx. He is a oh god. Oh god. He knows all the live logos. So are you gonna play all the short games to enhance your list? No, Onyx, I won't. Today I was actually finishing up Ratchet and Clank. I played a little bit today, but you know, with my in-laws, you know, in town, like I kind of don't want to game too much. I kind of want to, you know, let them enjoy some time. But one game that I do want to start, this is one that I'm considering starting. I know it's completely different than Persona 5 Royal, but I just kind of want to keep it. Ooh, you know what? I should add that. I am gonna add a Guilty Gear Strive, Onyx. I'm gonna add Guilty Gear Strive. I think it was. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna add Guilty Gear Strive to the list. You don't count Guilty Gear Strive as a finished game. It's a game I played. So you have a list of games that Wait, what? Yeah, I'm confused. Because I thought that you put that on your list, Onyx. Games that you played with no story. I put more than 50 hours into it, dude. So okay, hold on, because this is gonna be something where like Onyx and I will like talk about this stuff like, you know, in January. Like, I just played game list has some visual novels. I bet. I don't know about that, but I said the pick mistaken note to pay to win channel. Okay, is it there now live? Okay. I see games I played in 2021 with no real story. Guilty Gear Strive, Knockout City, and Mario Party Superstars. Okay, so I didn't even have any of those games like listed on here because I mean, they're there. So if that's the case, then let me go ahead and do the same. Games that I've played in 2021 that have no story. I can put that there. Mario Party Superstars, Knockout City, Overwatch. What else? What else did we play that has no story that you can't really finish because it's a multiplayer game? Oh, Reckner! That is so good. Oh. Oh man, that is beautiful, beautiful. Halo Infinite multiplayer. Oh man. That is so good, man. So good, so good, so good. What else we got? Shit. There's like nothing else that I can think of. Because you wouldn't add Halo Infinite multiplayer personally, as that's one part of a package. But the way that it's presented, it's Forza Horizon 5 is another one. The way that the game is presented, Onyx, the DLC for the game is technically the campaign. A 1 hour WarioWare campaign as a finished game. Yes. Listen, Onyx wants to go ahead and take the W. Let him take the W. Let him take the W. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Forza Horizon 4 is a finished game since we have the sequel already. Onyx needs to play Final Fantasy 14 to get the W? No. Final Fantasy 14 is too much. He can't even get the base game right now. He can't buy it. Yeah, they stopped sales. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Holy shit, this is in the wrong... I put this in the wrong thing. Whoop. I put this in the wrong thing. You've considered doing what? Starting Final Fantasy 14 next year? Well, I mean, technically, ACNH got a game, like a huge game expansion, so I would understand that. Onyx, listen, if you start Final Fantasy 14, I will gladly join with you. But I thank you, Rain. I'm afraid. I am genuinely afraid. Genuinely afraid. You see this list of games that are here. You see the list that you have of games that you finished. Like, this shit, you like that? You're not going to have that next year if you start Final Fantasy 14. You're not going to have that. You're not going to have this. All I kept hearing is that it's one of the best game story. I think the reason why he wants to play it is because of his brother. Onyx, am I safe in saying that your brother is like all into it? It is one of the best stories. I believe it. I already said I'm not going to do this list. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know why you did a list anyways. Like, I did a list for myself. And you know, I'll play like 10 games next year. Legit. I genuinely don't know why anybody does a list. Because I baited you. I baited you for an entire year, dude. Come on, man. Come on, I baited you. No, I did not, sir. No, I did not. Everybody says that I don't finish games. This was my list last year. This is my list this year. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's funny, but it's just like, dude, no. That wasn't me. Me? No. Why do people? Yeah, to go shopping. I make shopping lists. I usually write them on like spam letters, and all you said at the beginning of the year was, "Ooh, I finished more games than Onyx this year." Blah blah blah. You're probably right, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, and I know that some people on Discord kept lists as well. You know what, Rain? I would love to, but they're leaving Game Pass. I gotta get a copy of the collection on PlayStation, probably, because I don't know if they have them on PC or not. Time to buy them. Yep. Time to buy them, and I'm okay with that. Yep. Enter physical gift. The good old-fashioned way. I've only played. I've done playing. Oh, nice. How much are they? What is it? Yakuza. Is it the remastered collection? This one. $20. Come on. $20? 20 doll hairs? That's cheap. That's really cheap. Like really, really cheap. Really, really cheap. What does it have? 3 through 5. Okay. So that means that I would have to play Yakuza 0, 1, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2. Not 0. I don't think I finished a single game this entire year. That was an odd realization. I think that's because you're too busy learning how to actually make games, which is a big thing, personally, I think. So Remastered Collection only has a few games, 3 through 5. So technically 3, 4, and 5. I need to get 6 on its own. Oh, I will, dude. I will. Kiwami and Kiwami 2 are remakes of the first two. Gotcha. Kiwami 1 and 2 are basically remasters of the first two. Okay, all right, cool. So that's definitely something to look into, playing all the games. What's this I see? Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the day 1 edition. Nice. That's nice. Nice. That probably no longer exists. You beat Rain World for the 15th time. I see you like log in and play on Steam, so it makes sense. It makes sense. But I don't know, man. This year just overall just felt weird in terms of like games and stuff. Like, I don't know. Look at all the major events that happen. Nintendo purchased Canadian video game developer Next Level Games. Lucasfilms revived the Lucasfilm Games brand and announced a new Star Wars game from Ubisoft and Massive Entertainment, terminating the exclusive license held by EA. Like, all this stuff like happened this year. It's insane. What the fuck was that? Notable deaths. Jesus Christ. Jesus Maria. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I want to see you stream Yakuza 0, and I want to see you wearing a Majima cosplay. A Majima cosplay? More like Shimano. I don't know who these characters are. I don't know who any of those characters are. So, yeah, that's going to be great. But anyways, Yakuza 0 sounds cool. Like, so I want to I want to make sure that I understand this. I have to play Yakuza 0. Onyx would fit Majima more. All right. I have to play Yakuza 0, then 1 or Kiwami 2, and then the remastered collection, and then what Nico heralds as the best Yakuza, Like a Dragon. Or no, there's 6. So 0, Kiwami 2. And mind you, I'm not going to do any of like the extra shit on the side. It's literally like straight campaign. Yakuza 0 is not needed. It is not needed in order to like actually really truly understand what is happening within the world. I suplex you. That's funny. Yakuza 0 is one of the best Yakuza games. I don't know. I would have to check that out. Like, how long does it take to beat these games? That's another question. Like that's a big dedication, man. To finish the entirety of Yakuza in a year. That's a big thing, man. That's a big endeavor, especially when there's like other games that are coming out, because there are like big games coming out next year. 20 to 100 hours. That's a big ass fucking gap. 3 Yakuza games is like 1 Persona. All right. That's a big thing. Cause like this year, what do we got? Well, this year, I say this year, but I mean like 2022. Like we have Steam Deck that is coming out, and that's gonna like allow me to play much more Rain Pass games on the go. Monster Hunter Rise. Oh well, no, that's something else. That's something else. Like, I know that Onyx is gonna be busy with Arceus. Yakuza games have a lot of good mini games to waste your time on, and the side quests are crazy fun and written. And that's the thing, man. Like, you know, when I really enjoy a game, like I want to play as much as I can. I want to experience as much as I can, and that includes the side missions and the side stories, especially if they're well written. So it's Onyx will play himself in nature, probably. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything in January that I'm like super excited about. January seems super bare, and then February comes in and it just smacks you in the face. Though I will say that, like the 2 games that I'm genuinely interested is Saifu and Elden Ring. So I think Saifu will come out, and that'll be enough time for me to like go through. Horizon Forbidden West, I'm not going to get day one. I think I've come to the realization that if I were to get this on the 18th, and then Elden Ring comes out on the 25th, like there's no way. There's absolutely no way. If you're not doing the mini games in Yakuza, then you're doing it wrong. And that's the thing, man. That's also something else that I've heard of. Not from anyone else. Like, I'm sure I've heard it, you know, people have said it, but, you know, I don't know. You're going to get both on day one. More power to you, buddy. But I'm not going to get it on day one. I'll let Horizon Forbidden West be, like, there. I'm not going to get it day one. I'll get it later on. Probably. Elden Ring. I want to have a complete and open, I want to have it entirely like open, like just open plate. I just want to enjoy it, savor it. What's up, Brian from the Twitter booth? I'm cooking dinner right now. Dude, I made dinner today. My in-laws are in town, and I was like, we're having steak. So I like fired up the grill, had some steak, had made some arroz, and some garlic bread. Like I grilled some garlic bread. Oh, dude, it was so fucking good. So good. So good. Let me see what else is here. Babylon's Fall, man. Ugh, I feel so bad. I feel like Babylon's Fall is gonna fail hard, like real hard. Tunic is finally coming out. That's gonna be on Xbox. Dude, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. I am so getting that on PC. I hope it has rollback. Has anybody heard whether or not it's gonna have rollback? For anything coming out, yeah, exactly. Anything that's coming out around Elden Ring, like I feel bad for them. Like I like there's Atelier Sophie 2, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream. Let's see what this is. Like, yeah, I could see the appeal to this. Like, genuinely, I could see the appeal to this, right? That being said, I'm not going to play this. I'm going to play Elden Ring. Grid Legends, another game, racing, Codemasters. I'm going to play Elden Ring. So that's just me. You need to play Persona 4G to get the plot in the game. All right. That you don't have to tell me twice. Like, I know that Persona 4 Golden is nowhere near as long as Persona 5 Royal. So I'm making chicken and rice. Yeah, but I'm cooking the chicken and some garlic and onion. Oof, talk to me dirty. It's not whatever, man. Listen, garlic and onion is like the basis of deliciousness. You can build on that, man. But garlic and onion, like that alone, magnifique. Magnifique. We're also using these sun-dried tomatoes. Oof. and the oil they came in is dude, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like you add the garlic, you add the onion, you add some fucking sun-dried tomatoes, some oil in there, and just it's like mantequilla. It's deliciousness. It's like you can't beat it. Oof, you get me excited, man. You get me hungry. Oh man, where do you get to? You get P4UA on PS4, please. GGS was already mean enough. What are you talking about, man? Listen, everybody wanted to get Guilty Gear Strive on PlayStation, and I was like, nah, it's gonna come out on it's gonna come out while I'm overseas. I'm gonna get it on PC, and lo and behold, that is like the better of the two. Persona 4 Golden is still pretty long, 80-90 hours, really? For some reason, I thought it was shorter. Let's see. How long to beat Persona 4 Golden? Average main 68 hours. I always go with like this one because I'm like, you know, I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm not going to take my sweet ass time like that. So I'd probably be like 68-ish hours. That's probably what I could go for. So like 70-ish. Wolf Trousers, have you guys heard of it? No, I haven't. Weirdly enough, base P4A was on Xbox 360. Nice. No worries, Brian. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. It's by Vlambeer. Vlambeer. Seems like... I know this. I've seen this logo. What games did they have? Is that did not load properly, did it? Web design inspired by @bfod. Yeah, their site's busted. Something's wrong. Hold on. Something's broken, man. Something's busted. And I think that is probably like their... I don't know, is this... Web design inspired, blah, blah, blah. This is like a super basic site if this is what it is. Yeah. This is it. This is literally it. Press F5. Yeah, man. Neat. Nothing. I can only see 70-ish if you do very little side content, to be honest. I'm not going to do little side content, if I'm honest, man. I love games. I love being able to like go ahead and like go in and be like, yo, let's go. Maybe they're going for the retro 1997 look, of course. I reloaded the page, man. Former Netherlands, two team members hate each other but worked really well together. Indie studio, nice. It's fine for you. Could be Cloud. Was it Cloudflare? If they're using a CDN of any kind. So, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, bullets. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, man. So, you know, 2022. It's looking pretty hype, man. Triangle Strategy is going to be in March. So it's like Elden Ring is going to be on the 25th. If Triangle Strategy comes out, fuck, on the 4th. Ooh, going from the 25th to the 4th. That's like a week, man. Fuck. Triangle Strategy is probably going to get pushed back for me personally. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. That's another one. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. So I'm actually going to buy this on the Nintendo Switch. I know, Rain. I know. I'm excited for it. Guys, give me a second. I'll be right back. But yeah, Witcher season 2 in 5 hours. I'm excited. Forspoken's coming out in May. Stalker 2, man. I was wanting to like play some of like the earlier Stalker games, but it's just like, oof, time, man. Time. Not enough time. Speaking of new games, the fuck is Sol Cresta? I don't know, dude. That's another one. Scorn, I'm pretty sure that no, they only gave us like a time window. Starfield's another one that nobody really knows. There's like a bunch of games where people are just like, we don't know when this is gonna come out. Video game based films: Uncharted, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and the entitled Mario film is coming out December 21st, 2022, April 8th, February. I'm not excited for any of these films, like none of these films. But then again, I'm not like a huge moviegoer, so I'd probably watch that, whatever. Not a big deal. I don't know. Oh wait, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. I can't wait to play that game. I genuinely I think that's gonna be a fun as hell game. Like, think about it, like 4 player versus enemy, like 4 player PvE is what I want to say. Shredder will fail as a game film. I agree. I think it will as well. Dude, Reckner, I think that's gonna be fucking good, dude. Really good. Really good. What else we got? Splatoon 3 is gonna be good. That we know. Soul Cresta, that's gonna be fun. Shadow Warrior 3 will come when it comes. Sea of Stars, guys. Okay, you guys saw our reaction, right? You guys saw our reaction to the indie world presentation, dude. Sea of Stars looks so freaking good, What? Yes. Go to site. That is sad. That FIFA made it, but Metroid didn't. What is this? The top 30 best-selling games were all Switch, not just the top 10. FMC revealed the video game sales from Japan last week, and while Switch didn't break 200,000 this time, it still achieved 99% market share. Again, every top 10 game has... Okay, but is this for the... Is this for the week? SMT5, let me see. Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is right here. So it's there. I have Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I have it. My son, we were at the store and he got really good grades. He is a smart kid. I don't know where he gets it because he did not get that from me. So he probably got that from my wife. So in kindergarten, they give you like aptitude tests and stuff. And they test reading and math and kind of like divide it from there where they talk about comprehensive stuff and everything like that. And dude, he is in the top like 99th percentile for the country, for the freaking United States. It is weird to say that. If you're excited for Sea of Stars, you should play Chrono Trigger. Oh, I know, Rain. I know. Which I will. I promise. I'll play Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross eventually. It's sad that Japan doesn't care for Metroid, man. Like Miitopia. Fucking Miitopia. But not Metroid. Jesus. Game of the Highlight of the year was Wario's nose flying through space and Wario were getting together. Fair enough, Mark. Fair enough. I think that like Nintendo knew that Metroid wasn't going to sell well in Japan, which is why they advertised it so hard outside of Japan. because there was advertising literally everywhere for Metroid. So I don't know, man. I don't know. He's smart. It's probably how with your raising gives yourself. Maybe Reckner. I don't know. We tried, man. We tried introducing him to so many like things as like a kid, but we also like let his like curiosity just like run rampant, to where like if he was curious in one thing, like he would literally just like go and I'd be like, dude, like have at it, like be interested in it. Even VN, possibly the play VN a lot. Yeah, of course the link share doesn't work on YouTube. I had the up for the week sales. How come it doesn't work? What's your little dude's favorite game in Nintendo household? I assume as of right now, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, because that is the latest thing that he has. So it's, you know, he's enjoying that. Which, you know, it is what it is. He's having fun with it. Like, I'm not gonna shy from it, you know. River City Girls 2 is gonna be hyped too. Top 10 sales are a different thing, I guess. I don't know. His kid's favorite game is Bug Snacks. That is very true, Rain. Dude, this kid goes back to Bug Snacks. He has beaten it probably like 10, 12 times, like from beginning to end. He'll literally boot it up, like start a new file, and just like start playing all over again. Catch as much as he can. Sometimes he'll ask me for help with like specific things, but he will go through the entire thing all over again. I ordered him a vinyl of like the Bug Snacks song. It was like, I think $15 or something like that, plus shipping and handling. So I was like, fuck it, why not? Let's go. And they like canceled it. They like sent me the money back because apparently like the manufacturing or like whatever got like fucked up. Make him play MGS1. Yes, I will. There are games, there are certain specific games that I want him to play as he gets older, where I'll be like, dude, like here is something that is like really good, where you're going to really enjoy like the game that you play. But you know, oh, he went nuts because Renashi, there's a part in Bug Snacks in the original where you can like platform your way up to like a door, and when you go through that door, it says this area isn't available yet or something like that, or like this area isn't available, and like it'll respawn you at the beginning of the other area, of the area that you were just at. So like we were always like, you know, I'm guessing that there's gonna be DLC, but they never said anything about it, the developers. So it was always, you know, speculation. Like I'm pretty sure that like Bug Snacks hidden room or hidden area, I don't know if it'll actually like pop up or not. It probably won't. But there was like a hidden area that like popped up, and I was just like, oh shit. Yeah, it's not gonna be here. It is, but it is like around here, so you can kind of like see it over here. So you like go up here, and like there's like a little like door like right here, and you just have to like kind of like figure out how to like get up there. And when you get up there, you go through, and it opens up to like the beach side, and that's when it's just like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. So it's cool. I like it. It's fun. Metroid was my goatee as well. Mark. So that means you won't be telling your son to play The Last Guardian? Probably not, Susher. Probably not. In all seriousness, in all honesty, I probably won't. Bugsnax was a surprise hit, Rain. I agree. I wish Onyx would give it a go, man. Like it's exactly. It started as a meme and was actually really good. I went in there with zero expectations and was blown away at how good Bugsnax is. Like I wish Onyx would give it a go. That's it. Genuinely, I wish Onyx would give Bugsnax a go. I did adore the Easter egg. I'd say it's kind of silly to say this because pretty much everybody has at least tried it. But I'd say Minecraft is one of the best games for developing brains. It is because of the creativity aspect of it, which my son also has played Minecraft. He's also a big fan of it. Sort of got the amount of people that get introduced to programming art development from Minecraft. I don't even. Yeah, the creativity side of things is actually really good. At least for me. I mean, I don't know. There's like so many games that are out there that you genuinely can like play and just be inspired by it. I think that's like the big thing is like going into something and just like changing the way that you think about things and be inspired by things. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave soon anyways because I'm pretty sure that my wife's like, yo, I'm sleeping in this room, by the way, guys. Like my in-laws are downstairs. They're sleeping in the master bedroom, and like at first they were like, oh, you know, he can stream, he can do whatever he needs to do, blah 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 blah. And my wife was like, yeah, but do you want to stay up until like, you know, 10 11 at night listening to this guy or like waiting for him, because sometimes there might be an event and like he might stay up until like 12 1 o'clock editing, doing things for the channel. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll sleep downstairs. So I'm literally sleeping here. There's like a little bed. Well, it's queen. There's like a bed like right there. I don't know if my camera will like pick it up or not, but I had to like install this television that's there, and I had like move like the bookcase and everything like that. So there's like a bed that's there and whatnot, and like it's my old LG, my old 65-inch LG, which is like totally over the top. I did not need to like install that much there, but whatever, it is what it is. Anyways, I think that there's like a lot to say with games like Minecraft when it comes to kids and developing minds. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, dude. See, that's pretty much it, man. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe we can do some backyard trades. You play Last Guardian and he bug snacks, dude. Listen, Rain. I've done the bet with Onyx. He like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I did a bet with Onyx. He didn't want to like follow through, and that's fine. Like, but that I don't want to tit for tat. No, I'm good. I'm good. If he proposes that, then that's a different story. But I'm not gonna go chasing for it. If I'm 100% honest with you, like I don't think that it'll be, you know, worth it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening, day, morning, afternoon, wherever it is in your world or wherever you are in the world. And yeah, so you say Onyx is a trader and not a crewmate. When it comes to following through on bets, yes, that I do. And yeah, so I will see you guys probably tomorrow morning for Coffee with Rudy. We'll talk a little bit about some stuff, and or tomorrow afternoon. Slowly, Coffee with Rudy on Twitch has been like slowly turning into afternoon tea with Rudy, which is fine. Whatever, I don't mind. I do the best of like my work in the morning when like nobody's bothering me. So like my son's in school, my wife's just like, you know, doing whatever she has to do for work, and I'm sitting here and I'm just like working in front of the computer doing my shiza, getting shit going. So anyways, you guys have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I guess I'll see you guys on Discord. All right, till next time, guys. Peace.